Business's personal housewives story is that people thought that I left the Housewives because of money. If I had stayed, it would have been because of the money. I left because I wanted to leave. I was ready to leave, and I used a technicality deal point as my excuse. I had just lost someone very close to me, and I went to work when the show came back. I didn't want to. Pros play hurt. I'm a professional. I show up on time. I deliver. That's my reputation in business. So there was a new point, and this new deal term was because of housewives in different cities who just decided not to film because they didn't like other people, because they were at odds. So they decided not to film. So it affects the quality of the show. So this became something where they had to add this into all contracts, just like the Bethenny clause named after me. This new point said that if you don't appear in an episode, then you won't be paid for it, which does make sense. It just doesn't make sense for me because I already knew that the production company said we'd never air an episode without you. They told me that directly. I have receipts. And I already knew that I'm a professional and there would just be no situation where I wouldn't show up for work. But sometimes these little things, if you're thinking of leaving and you don't want to be there, you know, I'm the type of person that one thing will give me an excuse. So I said no. And the reason for that term was housewives in other cities who weren't filming. They just decided not to film. And that was just my excuse. And then the powers that be said we would have changed it, etc. But every little thing matters. And, you know, I don't bluff. And I just was looking for a reason, and that was a good reason. That's a little business's personal nugget about the fact that I knew that I had showed up for work every single day when I experienced a tremendous loss. So obviously I'm going to show up for work every day under any circumstance. There can be no more extreme circumstance than that. The little tiny minute detail that would have never come to pass, it was the impetus. That was the catalyst that just said, boom, not going back.